Oh my god, I'm such a dumb idiot. I was doing the intro and the step-by-step part, and then I looked at my OBS and I realized I was muted, man. I'm so fucking stupid sometimes. It's ridiculous. Now in old-fashioned way, I'm showing you the entire run in the beginning as the intro as always. And hey, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. I basically upload every single day. And for the others, guys, really I have to say thank you for the love and support on the recent videos. As always, you guys are really popping off. You really, and also the last couple of videos really popped off. You really seem to enjoy the content recently. I see a lot of activity. I read every single comment under my videos. I really enjoy reading your thoughts and your opinions or even feedback in general. I really like that. And also because I always forget that type of stuff, I'm part of the partner creator program. If you want to support me, link in the description down below. It's free. So there you go. Oh yeah, and for the next week I will make an updated guild boss video plus a showcase of Guguni. Is he worth it? Stuff like that. Everything is coming the upcoming week. I'm a little bit busy right now, but still expect me uploading every single day, or not every single day, but every other day you will see something. Let's jump into the build. Now for the build, we are using for Jinwoo the Radira Longbow, the Plum Sword, Fisher, Min and Jinho. Fisher and Min with their signature weapon and Jinho with the purple sword maxed out because that provides elemental weakness damage, which destroys more of the break bar. For support we're using Igris as a leader with Serbi and Tusk. For the general build, for Jinwoo we are using War and Verdicent set. The reason why War and not Curse, even though I used Curse as well, I think to be honest you can use both. Curse or War, it really is almost the same. The only thing which is a little bit different in my opinion is that with the War set, the absorption skill deals more damage in the first phase, makes it easier for you to kill all the spiders. Now for Fisher, full Holy set with a 4-piece Sylph set, full Blessing for Min, 4-piece Palace and 4-piece Sylph set for Jinho because it provides a shield. That's why 10% additional damage for Jinwoo, and 2 Sylph sets is always good so we can maximize the Sylph effect more efficiently. For the abilities, level 7 purple absorption skill and a purple armor break, multi-shadow strike, which is level 10, but the level for armor break doesn't really matter because it's there just for the break anyways. Now for the abilities, Reawakening and Pulverize is a must, and then you might have seen other videos as well. You can either use Double-Edged Sword or Bloodlust, and what I'm going to use is the Advanced Dagger technique. If you're thinking like why not Bloodlust instead of that one, it's simple. I have the gold version of that, and that when the enemy is below 70% provides me a 14% damage increase, which is a lot stronger than the 7% Death Shred from Bloodlust. And the Advanced Dagger technique is just more consistent for me. Obviously, if you have a purple Advanced Dagger technique and let's say a gold Bloodlust, go with the gold Bloodlust. Also, if you have purple, both purple, then go still with the Bloodlust, and with the Double-Edged Sword it's more or less interchangeable with the Bloodlust. In general, when it comes to this build, for these 2 slots here, except for Pulverize and Reawakening, just look at your rarity, and depending on that you make your decision. If you have something in gold, go with that. Just go with that. That gives you the most damage boost in general. So for me right now, this is how it works. I could just replace Double-Edged Sword with Bloodlust as well. I actually tested both. I got the same results, so it doesn't really matter for me, but Advanced Dagger technique was the part which made the biggest difference in terms of damage. And oh yeah guys, before I forget, if you are playing stuff like that, Battlefield of Time, where frames are very important, what you want to do is you want to set all your settings to low and reduce the quality of your game, because this way you get the most frames out of the game, and damage is tied to the frames in this game. And to remove all the lags in this game, this is how you make sure that you get the most consistent highest damage you can possibly get. If that is not your goal, after you're done that, just go back to like your max settings and you're good. Okay, so for the strat, we are starting to dash twice into this direction. We want to be right around this spot here, and as soon as the battle starts you want to cast Min, followed by Fisher, and right around this spot here you wanna use Absorption because you wanna kill both green spiders. Now for the people who are playing on controller, I got you covered. If you feel like, oh it's hard to play on controller, I don't know how to cast my supports and move at the same time because I have to remove my thumb from here, what you want to do is you want to play claw with your left hand, so your left index finger is right on these buttons here. So you move with the left stick, use your right thumb to dash, and then use your left index finger to cast your support like Min, Fisher, stuff like that. So this is how you want to do it, and then you use your L1 button to use your bow. So that's for that little controller trivia. So once you're killing off both of these green spiders, we're dashing back because there are 2 green spiders over there. So we're going to this direction, and what you want to do is you cast Jinho as well, so you're throwing out all your supports. And with Jinho you now have that you're getting the shield plus the second silk stack, and now you want to align these 2 spiders. Yeah, you want to align these 2 with the Radira bow. Once you cast it, you will hit both of these green spiders at the same time, and then they die. Now this middle part with all these spiders is a little bit funky, so I figured out the most consistent way to get them all with the absorption skill. So what you want to do here is you want to dash, and then you dash once again, and you basically do like a half circle movement. Okay, so you run all the way down here, and then you turn around because these 2 spiders right here at the very back, they are so far back, they take so long to arrive here. If you are way too fast, for example, you will not kill these guys, especially the black one in the back. So you wanna go deep here, but not too deep, so you want to have that right sweet spot with that white spider, and then you want to use absorption. And if you do it right and the RNG is nice to you, you will kill all of the spiders around the 16 seconds mark. What you want to do here is you want to dash once, and then there is that big spider dropping here. You do not have to wait for that spider to drop, you can immediately attack. So what you want to do here, when your bow is ready, you want to be very close to the spawn of that spider, and then use your Radiro bow. What you want to do here, and this is the important part, is you don't want to be in the back where you use the Radiro bow and then the spider spawns, and then you shoot with the Radiro bow and those shots connect and kill the spider immediately. That works too, but to save even more seconds is you want to be close to the spawn, so the initial hit which stuns kills the spider. Saves you a lot of seconds. So if you do it correctly, 17 seconds is where you get. You can even get to 16 seconds. Yeah, I got to 16 seconds as well. 16 seconds is like the fastest with this kind of method. So now we are here at the spider. The spider is the biggest RNG part in this entire battle. It really depends heavily on what kind of moves it does. Does it attack? Does it not attack? And so on and so forth. Nonetheless, let's start how we do it. So we start off with basic attacks of the Radiro bow because you want to see what the spider does. Now the spider decided to jump, so we will dash and do a shadow step. After the shadow step, we are following up with the almighty break because we want to get it on cooldown as fast as possible so we can get it back, so we can break the spider. Now we are looking at the cooldowns here, and now we are doing one dash, use the longbow because we want to deal some damage to the spider, because if you drop the spider below 60 bars or at 60 bars is when the spider is going to recovery mode, so you want to get it around the 60 bar mark before you break the spider. Now we are using the shadows to debuff the spider, especially with Serbi to get that 5% damage boost, and then as well use the absorption skill so we can get power gauge ready for our ult. We want to use the ult in this one, and then our Jinho is ready, so we will cast Jinho as well so we break even further. And also Jinho at A5 is dropping a potion on the ground. If you can grab it because that potion gives you an attack increase buff. So make sure you can grab it. Now in a good run or good situation is very early on you will get another shadow step. So you want to get that shadow step, and this is your call to use your other supports. Now we're using Fisher and do a dash into another longbow skill, and Min is almost ready. We will drop him immediately when he's ready, so we can get a little bit of extra damage, what we're seeing here. So the boss is now around the 69 bars, and we are using the Almighty Break now to break him, and he's now at 64. Now what you see, we have 4 seconds cooldown on the Radiro bow, and the ult is still not ready. So what we are doing in this situation is now we are using the absorption skill again, because this one will fill up our ult meter, and as soon as you see the ult is ready, you will cancel out of the absorption animation to do a dash to get the amplifying draw, and then use Jinwoo's ult. Now after you did the ult, the spider should be low enough that you will be able to kill him now with just one Radiro longbow skill use. All you need to do is one dash for the plum buff, use the bow, and boom, the spider is dead. And yeah guys, that sums up the entire strategy for Battlefield of Time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.